Hey, what's up, guys? This is the Bedditor Editor coming at you with a little video discussing the Smackdown that just happened last night, which I'm uploading this video in Saturday morning is when this is going to come up. But yeah, we're going to be talking about Smackdown. I'm going to talk about the ending first because that's just fresh on my mind, and that's what I did last week. I might start doing these like where I talk about either the most important part or the main event part. We'll see. But this is very important. This ending segment here was miles better than last week's. I can't stress how much I liked this, well, really this whole episode more than last week's. And last week, the ending of it, I did not care for it at all. They hyped up a Cody and John Cena confrontation just for it to be a Logan Paul mic segment. But on this episode, we actually had some good stuff happen. Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins, and their posse are standing in the ring. Paul Heyman's delivering a promo, basically talking about how Seth Rollins is going to win the Money in the Bank, which I think he is. They're not doing anything to convince me otherwise. The only other guy, like, I could see Solo Sikoa being maybe the dark horse in this thing. I just think Rollins is going to get it, and he'll probably be world champ either by tomorrow night or Monday night. I don't know. I could be eating them words come in a day, so we'll see. Actually, no, it'll be like 12 hours from now whenever Money in the Bank comes on. I forgot. Wow, that's like really soon. I kind of got off topic there, but Paul Heyman's cut a promo basically saying the stuff about Seth Rollins. He's about to call him, the Undisputed Champion or whatever. Cody Rhodes music hits. He comes out there, and then he just has a little stare down with the group, which I thought was fire. I kind of wish this would have went a little bit longer, or they would have went more into this, but I get it. This is probably something that's going to happen down the road. And then Jey Uso comes out, and during his entrance, Seth Rollins' group just kind of leaves, which I was kind of hoping they would stay for a bit. Currently, my main goal in this, which, there's nothing I can do to make it happen, but what I want to see is I just want to see Cena and CM Punk get as close as they possibly can to each other. And with the things that are happening right now with this Seth Rollins group and this Jey Uso and Cody thing with Cena, it's kind of getting there. This could all just fizzle out and then we don't see it for another month or two, but it's getting closer than it ever has been because Jay's been helping CM Punk every week, and now he's heavily involved in this Cena thing as of now. After tomorrow night, or tonight, whatever, we'll see. I keep saying tomorrow. But Cody and Jay talk just for a little bit on the microphone. John Cena comes out and has the announcer call him, the GOAT, blessing Bakersfield one more time. The Never Seen 17 line when he does the "You Can't See Me" is like the coolest shit I've ever seen. I love it. I hope they keep doing that for the rest of the time he's there. And then Logan Paul all of a sudden comes into the ring and punches Jey Uso. Cody tries to get him with the crossroads, but then Cena hits Cody in the face with the belt, and they just kind of beat the living shit out of them. Logan did slip on the top rope there. It must have been a little too slippery, I don't know, but he didn't get hurt or anything, luckily. Delivers some frog splashes to these guys. Then John Cena grabs a microphone, talks for a little while, basically saying, this guy next to me is the future. He's going to be the world champ. I'm taking this one home with me. They're doing their best to give Cena, actual heat because, John Cena is John Cena. Everybody loves him. So they're just kind of throwing the one guy out there that everybody actually hates. I get it. It's not working, but I get it. But the best part of this entire segment, besides John Cena actually not getting his ass whooped, for the first time, I think, since he's since he's turned heel, rather, is the crowd is chanting, "We want truth, we want truth." John Cena grabs that microphone, and then he says, "You can't handle the truth. You want our truth." That was genius. I don't know if that was off the fly or if he had a plan in his head, if they started chanting about truth, if he was going to say something. At least they have acknowledged it at this point. Not officially. This is John Cena here. He could say whatever he wanted to. But I loved it. It was great. Then they get Cody and Jay back in the ring and hit their finishers again. And then hold the belts up, and the show goes off air, and that was the last segment of the show. It was way better than last week's. I still don't really care for this tag match, really, because it's pointless to me. I don't know, maybe by the time I get to watch the match, maybe I'll appreciate it more. Maybe it has a good finish. I'm just scared it's going to have a bad finish. That's really what I'm worried about. But regardless, I guess that's done for me talking about that. I'm just going to talk about the rest of the show. But the show opens up with old Rollins and his posse coming out there. Rollins delivers a little promo, and during his promo, the New Bloodline steps up. God, dude. And during his promo, the new Bloodline comes out there. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and JC Mateo. They stand there for a little bit, share some words. Solo's on the microphone, and they kind of get into a little like awkward standoff kind of deal. And then Seth Rollins' group leaves the ring. As the 3 new Bloodline members are standing in the ring, Jimmy Uso comes out of nowhere and kicks the shit out of JC Mateo, and that was that. Then they move on to have a match between the two, and Jimmy ends up winning the match because of Jacob was standing on the ring apron, and then Jimmy was having a face-off with him. He gets out of the way. JC Mateo accidentally hits Jacob. Like, I'm loving this whole thing with the... like Jacob, he's gonna eventually break free from this. It's moving pretty fast now, as opposed to what it was like before Mania and after Mania. It's definitely moving faster than Dom and Finn, I'll tell you that. But yeah, Jimmy Uso wins the match. Good on him. That was a good segment there. And then we had Zelina Vega versus Piper Niven in like a Bakersfield Brawl, as they called it. Basically just an Extreme Rules match. I mean, the end was cool. Julia, which is one of the NXT girls that's going to be at Money in the Bank, this kind of solidified that she's not going to win the briefcase because she just started a feud with the Women's U.S. Champ randomly. But she helps Zelina get the win. Zelina puts Piper through the table, which is crazy because Zelina's like 3'4", and Piper weighs a lot more than she does. But puts her through the table, 1, 2, 3. And then after that, Julia's like holding her wrist up, or holding her hand up, saying, you know, like, congratulations to the champ. And then she beats the hell out of her and kind of holds the belt up, puts it back down, and then leaves the ring. Whatever. I don't really care about this, to be honest. Then we had a match between LA Knight and Aleister Black, and the match was going all right. And then Seth Rollins and his group comes out there. See, I loved this also. Seth Rollins, Bronson, and Braun and Bronson. Very, very similar names there. But they were acting like the Shield tonight, like in the early Shield days when they was just going around just to beat the hell out of everybody just to do it. That's pretty much what they were doing tonight, which they had a reason. It was all the baby faces that Seth's going to be facing in the Money in the Bank. So he's just trying to beat the hell out of them and incapacitate them so he can have an easier shot at getting the briefcase there. But yeah, they beat the hell out of LA Knight basically, and also beat the hell out of Aleister Black. Which shocked me. I thought maybe he was just going to kind of walk away. That's what I would have done. But Aleister gets in the ring, stares down Seth for a little bit, and then, he gets speared by old Braun Breaker. Tiffany Stratton comes out, cuts a little promo. Rhea Ripley interferes. I like it when they have Raw superstars on SmackDown and vice versa. They do it a lot around, like, right before Mania, and any kind of, like, big pay-per-view, like, they do it. And I love when they do that, because as of late, SmackDown's been shoving this tag team division down our throats, and we didn't have to see any of that tonight, which was good. Not really much to say about this. It's just the same kind of promo that you would see. Basically, Rhea saying, like, I'm going to win that thing off of you, blah, blah, blah. I don't think Rhea's winning that briefcase. If I had to choose, it's Alexa Bliss. She's going to win it and turn heel, I'm guessing. Hopefully I'm wrong, because my choice, like, who I would want to win is Naomi, but who I think's going to win is Alexa Bliss. Then we had a 3-on-3 women's tag match with Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Stephanie Vaquer, and versus Naomi, Roxanne Perez, and Julia. Basically, the babyfaces versus the heels of the women's Money in the Bank match, and the babyfaces pick up the win. Naomi was about to do I can't remember what the move's called, but it's when Stephanie, like, bashes their head into the ring like 10 times when Booker T used to go crazy on commentary. Naomi was about to do that. I would pay money to see that, and I would put it on loop for reasons I would not disclose. But moving on, we had a match it was a tag match between Penta and Andrade versus American Made. Randomly, I don't really know why this match happened. Maybe there was something that I missed. I don't know. Chad Gable, you know him. He's getting involved. And then this Vikingo guy comes out. He's supposed to be fighting him tomorrow. Chad is. I think it's Chad. I don't know. Whichever persona. Yeah, it's Chad because El Grande is in the Money in the Bank match. But he kind of helps him out. And then Penta and Andrade pick up the win. But that doesn't matter because after they're celebrating here, Seth Rollins and the new Shield comes out there, beats the ever-living shit out of both of them, and that's when Paul starts his promo, and then the whole John Cena, Logan Paul, Jey Uso, and about calling him Christian, Cody Rhodes thing happens. And yeah, that's it for the whole show. This video's a long one. Actually, it's like 16 minutes of me recording right now, but there's been a lot of times where I like tried to remember what the hell I was going to say, so I'm sure this thing's going to be edited down to like 12 to 13 minutes. Also, I've been having to clear my throat a bunch too, because I woke up not long ago, and ever since I've had COVID, like I had COVID like 3 years ago at this point. Actually, no, it was 2 years ago. 2.5 years ago. After that, every day I wake up, I have to clear my throat like 900 times. It's so annoying. Oh, I just said that on a video, which, I mean, these videos don't get views anyway. I don't even know if they demonetize for saying that anymore. It don't matter. Regardless, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, drop it a like. If you did not, drop it a dislike. If you disagree or agree with me on anything, please leave your comment below, because I really haven't gotten any comments on these, and I would love to interact with you on this, because give us something to talk about, and maybe I could even make a video responding to comments as well. We'll have to wait on these to start getting more views, though. Your Money in the Bank video, the one I'm going to make, is probably not going to be out for another 24 hours. It'll probably be tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, by the time I make that. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. There's just no way I'm going to be able to get it out after, like, a couple hours after the show. It's just going to be too late. And plus, I got to watch the Sean O'Malley fight, man. Sean O'Malley and that one guy have a rematch. I gotta see that. But yeah, I already did my outro. If you want to subscribe, that would be very helpful. If you don't want to, then that's fine. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
I ain't got no more talking.